How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. If you guys have, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing as that helps out the channel. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, leave those down below. And with that, let's get into today's episode. So, near the end of last episode, we kind of finished off with planning really more of our expansion. We were also deciding whether or not we wanted to take on 5 new people, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 5 desperate refugees, including a child, into our camp. Now, we can't just immediately take them on. We do have a bit of food we could use to help kind of offset their joining us. However, we only have 3 meals ready to go. We have some meat, and we do have potatoes coming in right now. So I think taking them in wouldn't be a bad idea, but I do want to change over. Actually, everything already is food. Okay. So yeah, we could probably take them in. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and do it. Just because it's going to help us accelerate getting things done a little bit quicker. Mainly getting the walls built and just kind of solidifying some things. Now, it does already kind of beg the question of, well, now we kind of already have to expand the base and we haven't even finished the walls, but I think that's fine. I'm okay with having layers of walls. I'll probably just leave these central walls up, and then we'll perhaps build like another little outclove of the base over here and maybe expand up in this direction, right? And so we'll just have multiple layers. I'm okay with that. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's accept the quest. So as you can see, now we're going to have a lot of little things pop up, and we have a lot of people to deal with. So let's go ahead into the work tab. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody's set to 1 for these things. I also want to inspect everybody as well. So it looks like the Orda Union. Let's see. We're neutral with them, which is good. Good. Pretty sure it's their, like, own faction. I don't think it's anything special. And then, let's see. They do prefer slavery, so that's a little unfortunate. They are loyalists, though. They do prefer their own people, though, so that could become a problem. Hopefully not too much of an issue with our people, but we'll see. Let's see, anything out of the ordinary? It doesn't look like there's anything to sacrifice. They are okay with sacrificing people. They hate nutrient paste. Let's see, anything else? Work drive is tripled, which is nice. Well, that's of course if we use the ability. They like if somebody's guilty. They like doing that. Child labor is encouraged, so yeah, no, that's a thing. Okay, the refugees will arrive, and we have 17 days with them, which is quite a long time in RimWorld. Okay, let's see who could be doctors. You could be a doctor. You will definitely be a doctor. You will not be a doctor. Okay, so that gives us 2 alternates and 2 primaries. And then everybody will set to 2 here. We don't really need people on childcare. We'll set you to a 2 because you're higher than one of our other people. 3 looks fine. Warden of 1, that's fine. Handling, we don't really need handling. I'll turn you to a 2. I'm gonna turn, you don't need it. As for cooking, you have a 3, so you'll be a 2. I don't really need you to hunt. Or do you have 2 people who can hunt? You have a 7.5 though. Now I'll turn it to, you don't have a weapon though, so no. Construction? None of these guys can do construction, which kind of sucks. Growing. You can grow. You're 100% going to be a farmer then. You have a 3, you have a 4 on growing. Or mining, my bad. We don't really have a big need for mining, as we don't really have a whole lot of mountains. Plant cutting, so it looks like we have another farmer. Smithing. Blacksmith, yeah. We're not really needing a smith right now, but I guess I'll turn you to that. I'll turn you to a 1 as well, turn you off. Tailoring, if everything else is done. Same thing with art. Actually, yeah, that should be fine. And then, honestly, I'm going to just turn them all to hauling and cleaning, because they're pretty much just going to be that for us. And, like, if nothing else, research. Okay, so they're not going to be super useful in terms of their stuff, but our people, the first 5 people we have, are very good at doing, like, these 6 tasks, whereas the people we just got don't really do any of those things. But they do, however, do a lot of the things our people don't do, which is nice. So that should help out. Now, the next thing we need to figure out is beds for these people. So let's go ahead and go into structure. Our furniture, do some beds. And then, because we don't necessarily have a great thing, we're just going to do kind of something like that. That's 6 beds. Cool. And then we're going to hit 5. Now, we are going to have a need for more food in more of a immediate necessity. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do zone. We're going to do growing zone. Let's do a 9x18. Okay. And then we're going to do rice. The reason we're going to do rice is because rice is a very fast growing plant. It doesn't necessarily give us a lot of nutrition, but it does give us a good amount of kind of a burst of food. So that's going to help significantly, I think, with what we need. Now we are automatically going to start getting people to work on the walls. Now the great thing is these newcomers is we're going to really just work them into the grave. As harsh as that sounds, just because there's no consequences for if they die. I mean, sure, our people will be a little bit unhappy, but they don't really have a connection with any of these people, so it's less problematic if they were to be unalived. So, for that reasoning, I'm not too concerned about them. Okay, we are getting vents and things built, which is nice to see. And like I said, we now have a nice burst of people, so things are going to happen, which is really good. I do want to get a proper infirmary, though, which is something. Let's keep it on pause, actually, while we do this. I want to check their health, though. Make sure there's nothing serious. Okay, let's go ahead and get some beds. Want a space of 3. Yeah. So we'll put 4, like, infirmary beds, just so there's some room between all of them. And then this will be an infirmary for proper beds. Eventually we'll switch them out for medical beds. Major break risk. Why? What do you need? You are in serious pain. You are out in the daytime. Then go sleep. I definitely don't need you out right now. You slept in the heat. You're sleeping alone. Who are you supposed to... Oh, you're supposed to be with you. But we don't have wood. Okay. So then let's go ahead and issue an order to chop wood. Chop all the wood inside the base. Because, yeah, there's quite a bit. Also, if we could, chop some of this wood that's outside of the base. That should help. Okay. I thought I actually had her scheduled to be sleeping, yeah. What time is it right now? It's 11. Yeah, she should be in sleep. What? Who's gone? Yeah. Why aren't we putting these? Oh, that's why. Let's go ahead. Let's delete the zone. Let's make sure that for storage, yeah, food. The food should be getting stored on the shelf. Link settings. Pause. Left fresh. Yes. Okay, then take one of these, build a copy. And then that way we have plenty of... Cancel. Build copy. Plenty of storage for food. Alright, the shuttle has arrived to collect Aladdin. Do we have Aladdin? Oh, the sheep. Okay, I'm like, who the hell is Aladdin? Carry Aladdin to the shuttle. Can we tell it to send? Yay. Okay, cool. Completed a nice little quest. Awesome. So now we have some better relations. I also like to see, though, now that we have that influx of people, the walls are really starting to get built. We do need to chop wood so that we can get this room constructed. But for now, we'll leave it as more or less is. We do have 11 meals, so we've pretty much converted. We do need to get this stuff hauled in, though. So who is available for that? Not really anybody. Let's actually... Who could we just make a dedicated hauler? It looks like the kid. But the kid's going to be kind of doing some things that aren't work-related. You're not really doing art, so you're probably doing a lot of hauling. So I'm going to set everything to secondary so that you haul. Like, that's just your job. Oh, except you're kind of having a mental breakdown, it looks like. An insulting spree, which is unfortunate. That's fine. We queued a bunch of mining up. I would like for the power to actually get built so that we have lighting in places. And proper air conditioning and cooling. Thankfully, this is connected to that. However, it's... Well, no, it is properly connected. So... Good. I mean, food is getting made, right? We have food out in the field. It is getting stockpiled. Things are happening. Yeah, Horn's gonna have a little bit of a tantrum, which kind of sucks, but... Oh well. We will deal with it. Let's see. Oh, is another... Why are we having multiple issues? Okay, let's go ahead and work on fixing some of these. Yeah, insulted. Well, the insulted was unfortunately just a result of another issue. Can't really fix it. Drowsy. Why haven't you slept? I have no idea why you haven't slept. You're in some pain. Okay, well, whenever you're out of this, slept on the ground. Why does Horn not have a bed? Horn does have a bed. What? Okay, who is our constructor? That needs to... Four Eyes is one of our constructors, who is a backup constructor. Sky is. Sky, I need you to work on getting wood for this. Harvest some of these trees. Hopefully that's enough wood for what we need. I also want to... Let's see. Cancel X. Let's go ahead and get rid of those torches, because we are going to be putting in lights in these rooms soon. Could you not? Could you not? Or, okay, well, Horn's just going to completely destroy the room. The goal is we need to get this bed made, because that will help with things. Yeah, you rest. Can I just have you now? Okay. There is still a lot of stone and things that need to be moved. At least research is happening, which is good. If nothing else. Okay, we have 49 wood. We need, I think it's 85 for the bed. So we'll try to get that. Don't steal my wood. I will be mad. Okay. Four Eyes, what are you doing? Can you... Oh, you're still not gonna... Once you're done with whatever you... Okay, can one of you... Who has plant cutting? Bio. I need you to harvest those. Thank you. Who stole the wood? Somebody stole the wood. Oh no, they just stored it. Okay. I'd rather have them worry about storing it, because I want to get this bed made so these two can live. Awesome. Alright. So who does Horn socially like? Junie. Okay, so Junie and Horn. So set owner. Horn. And then Junie. So now, then this bed, you can actually set an owner. Who needs a bed? You need a bed. And then we're gonna uninstall. And I want to reinstall there. I think for now we'll reuse the medical wing until we get enough beds made as temporary living quarters. Unfortunately, but it's just the way things are. We do have a nice stockpile of potatoes and rice, which I'm really happy about. And like I said, we're going to keep that secondary rice field just for a little bit. A little bit of a food binge, but nothing too bad. I do want to get a, I think once the medical wing is done, I'm going to get rid of this little building and then put in a cafeteria, I think. Probably not too big, but probably something like, maybe like that big. Just so that way it's large enough that we can house a good number of people. And then I think we're going to expand the workshop a little bit. Maybe we'll expand the workshop with the other half of the space. Just so that way we have extra space for putting workbenches and things. Because I think we'll have plenty of storage for stuff, but not enough room for other, like, workbenchy things. I'm glad to see our defenses, though, are getting... Ooh, who has an extreme break risk? Sky, why do you have one? You do have a chemical dependency. Is any of the chemicals ready to be harvested? Where am I looking? Right here. Not quite. We can't harvest any of it yet. What about this stuff? Ooh, we could harvest this. Okay, let's go harvest this. Bio, I need you to harvest this. Also, sorry if I do sound a little bit sick. I'm not sick. I have cat allergies, and one of my cats decided to rub all over me this morning. Okay. So now Sky, where's Sky? Prioritize hauling. Ooh, that's right, don't we? I think we have to make stuff out of this. So I don't think we can just consume it raw. No. Let's see. Merge. Yeah. So I think the next thing is going to be making, under the research tab, once we get the geothermal generator, it's going to be getting the refining? Wait, no, we do have a drug lab. Production. Drug lab. Wooden drug lab. There we go. What do we need for the drug lab? We need steel components in wood. We need components, but that's fine. We can actually probably find some on the map. Yeah, there's plenty of, like, right over here. So let's go ahead and order some mining really quick. Let's just order a big chunk of mining like that. That's fine. And then a new quest. We've learned of a relic. An ancient object. Interesting. Okay. We will accept that because that seems like a fairly powerful quest. Now it looks like there is a group of raiders. Is it just a single one again? He does have a ranged weapon this time. Is he attacking immediately? Ooh. Believes that he is happy. I will accept. Okay, we have a permanent recruit. And notice his icon changed at the top. He no longer has the little, like, hourglass. So he's not here temporarily. He's now here with us permanently, which is good because he's actually one of the ones I like. he is one of the better people to have. Honestly, any of them, minus the child, but that's just because they're a child, so they haven't fully developed their skills, so they're still learning things, and they can't do everything. As you've noticed, they can't do smithing. But definitely one of the better people to have join us. I would also like if, honestly, if any of the other ones join us would be good as well. Gratatan looks more like just a basic hauler, but I need that right now, so I'm okay with that as well. Do any of them have weapons? Inspect baby jeans? What? She's pregnant. Oh. That's a nice surprise. So really, it's a 2-for-1. Let's see. It looks like melee, melee, melee. Okay, so they're all melee. We do need some people to defend. Let's see. Kit, I think you have a club. So let's get you up here. Let's get you up here as well. You have a bow. I thought somebody had a... Yeah. We should be fine with just 2 people defending us. Yeah, I'm gonna say we should be fine from this range. Junie is a really good shot. Okay, let's go melee. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, not really too worried. Also, if anybody's wondering why when you kill somebody in this, you don't strip them down, it's because they died in the close. And so if you think about it, like, from a logic standpoint, well, they bled, right? So assuming, like, you melee attacked them or you shot them, like, the blood's gonna be on the clothes. And I guess you could argue, but you could clean it. Nobody's gonna want to wear a dead person's clothes. And so, because of that, people are very against wanting to do that in this game and even in real life. However, the weapons and the items they were carrying are up for fair game, which I guess is fine, especially if you're fighting a really tough guy. That's always the kind of the problem, is if you like find somebody with really good armor but they die in the armor is also tainted, including the clothes, so it's kind of one of those catch-22 annoyances. Okay, who do we have for mining? I need some of these components. However, it is unfortunately that time, so we are going to have to go ahead and put in a cut. So hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, because it helps out the channel and it's free. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, leave those down below. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Peace out.